Are you feeling like you kind of never get the climaxes that you deserve, like the ones you see in the movies or on TV? You know, if you're yearning for those orgasms like you see in Bridgerton, if this is you, stick around. Today's topic is the inability to climax isn't all in your mind. So if you're one of those women who hear, oh, it's all in your mind. You just need to relax. That's why you're not climaxing. You just need to, hang out and stop thinking so hard about it and stop trying so hard. Or maybe that you get told all the time that you have a mental block or something's going on in your relationship that needs to be fixed. I'm here to tell you, it's not all in your mind. I'm Tiffany Yelverton. I'm the chief sexinista and orgasm guru for Entice Me and Sexy Survivors, and I'm passionate about sexual pleasure and confidence and closing the pleasure gap between genders. I inspire women to love their bodies and experience the orgasms of their dreams. I believe that pleasure can change the world. And so today, again, we're talking about the power of pleasure and getting the climaxes that you deserve. And if you can't stay on the entire time, make sure that you share this video to your page so that it's easy to find in the future. And if you have a friend too that needs to hear this, maybe it's a friend that's complaining all the time about she can't get out of her head, she can't relax, she can't orgasm, then share this with her as well. And I want you to stay till the end because I'm going to give you a tip at the end about the orgasm trifecta and how that really affects all of what's going on. It's not just one thing or the other. So before we get into that, I have an offer for you. I am opening up my orgasm experience class in the near future, and this enrollment hasn't been open for like a year and a half, so it's really special. I'm going to be teaching it live this round for most of it, so that's really exciting. Also, this course is for women who are dissatisfied with their sex life. Maybe you're bored in the bedroom and want more pleasure. Or if you, like I said, think it's all in your head, you can't climax, or perhaps you've never even had an orgasm and you're asking yourself, I don't know if I have. And I guarantee if you think that or wondering that, then you have not. And especially for those women who want to have an orgasm, like in the movies, like in Bridgerton, where it's spontaneous orgasms upon penetration. This course is especially for you. So before I get on to the next thing, I want you to click the link above in the title or the link below if you're watching this on the replay. It's going to be in the comments to book your Power of Pleasure call with me. I have a few openings, so just make sure you book that so we can get your orgasms on the right track. This course probably isn't for you if you have more orgasms than you can handle or you're 1,000% satisfied with your sex life. I think it can always get better, but that's just me. Let me show you how great it can be, and what is going to happen after you click that link is that it's going to take you to a button to apply, and then it's going to take you to my page, and then you're going to click apply. It's going to take you to my calendar and my scheduler. On that page, it has my most up-to-date schedule, so you'll want to just pick a time that works for you, and then it's going to take you to a application so that I can best prepare for a call. And then we're going to just jump on a call, have a conversation about how you can have amazing orgasms every time, alone or with a partner. And so you don't have to lay there wondering if you're ever going to get there or have to ever fake it again. If you are watching this, I want you to pause this video right now and book your call with me. It will change your life. So again, today's topic is if you are sick and tired of hearing people tell you that the reason you can't orgasm is because it's all in your mind, we're going to be going over that. I want to tell you a story about my client Miriam. She came to me and she'd been in a sexless marriage for 14 years, got in a divorce, was with a new partner now. And she wanted to make sure that he was satisfied and that she was satisfied, because after being in a sexless marriage for so long, she had been really dissatisfied. And she was struggling with some orgasms. It had been a long time getting her back into the protocol of, vaginal atrophy and everything that had happened with her body over the last 14 years. She went through the orgasm experience, and it was really a great transformation. But let me tell you what she was talking about before, when we were getting started, is she's like, oh, well, I've tried, I'm mindful, I focus on the pleasure, I've done my Kegels, everything's fine. And we're going to talk about Kegels here in a minute when I talk about the Orgasm Trifecta. But she's like, I'm like, so you've done your Kegels. How often do you do your Kegels? Oh, well, I tried it for a couple days and it didn't work. So this is why it's not all in your mind. It's part of it is your body. The physical part of the Orgasm Trifecta is that your body has to be physically in shape. And I'm going to go into that again in just a minute, but I want to make sure that you click above or below and that link up in the title and then in the comments to book your Power of Pleasure call. So if you are one of those women who struggles with orgasms, maybe you've never had an orgasm, you really are dying to have an orgasm during penetrative sex, I'm opening up the Orgasm Experience, my 12-week course, and I've got some calls available so we can discuss it. So I want to make sure that you book one of those calls, the Power of Pleasure. So let's talk about what this did for Miriam. One, she now says that every time she has sex, it's the best sex of her life. And she always thinks it can't get any better, and then it does. And how we develop the orgasm experience and having those mind-blowing orgasms every single time it's called the Orgasm Trifecta. So one, arousal does start in your brain, but that's not the only thing that matters. Most women need 24 minutes of foreplay to have an orgasm. So if you want to increase your chance of having an orgasm, up your foreplay. That's just one component of the physical part, foreplay. Also, then you have your Kegels. Your pelvic floor muscles and the pubococcygeal muscles around the vaginal canal have to be toned. They can't be too tight and they can't be too loose, or they're not going to constrict and contract when you have something inserted. So that's a big piece of it. And then besides physical, we have the biological. So what are your hormones doing? What's happening with the chemicals in your body, with the medications you're taking? All of those things come into play. So again, we have the Orgasm Trifecta, which is the mental and emotional, arousal in your brain, things that you're thinking about, focusing on the pleasure, all of that. Plus you have the physical, which be everything from positioning to Kegels to your bodies working together in the right manner. Everybody's body is different. And then we also have the biological or hormonal part as well, because medications that we take, things that are going on, those all affect orgasms as well, especially for women. So again, if this sounds like you, if you struggle to orgasm and you're tired of everybody telling you that you just need to relax and that it's all in your mind, that's why you're not having an orgasm, that's one part of the picture. So if you are looking for the orgasms of your dreams, if you are tired of hearing all of the excuses, if you're tired of faking it, you're tired of guys telling you that you're the only woman that they've ever been with that can achieve an orgasm, I want you to know there's nothing wrong with you. I used to never have orgasms, and now I have a lot of orgasms with myself, with my partner, those spontaneous I call them Hollywood sex moments, those Bridgerton sex moments where you have like 2.5 seconds of foreplay and then wah. So those, you can have those too. Just book your Power of Pleasure call with me. I'm Tiffany Yelverton. Again, you're going to go to the link either up in the title or down in the comments below, and let me know if you're watching live or on the replay. I love to know who's here and who's not, and who I can talk to later on if you're coming back. And share this with your friends, because I want you to get that Power of Pleasure call in to see if the orgasm experience is a great fit for you. Tune in again. We'll be doing lots of lives, and I look forward to talking to you on a Power of Pleasure call. Bye-bye.